Hello, friends. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Apparently, I'm choking on my own saliva. Hi. Good evening, y'all. How are you doing? Zora Frozen, what is up? Thank you for that 4-month resub, Zora Frozen. Really kind of you to contribute and support to what I do here. Thank you for kindly supporting this community. Also, welcome. Yo, Naga coming in with the 29 months. Holy smokes. Naga says, another month behind us. I cannot believe that I'm closing in on 30 entire months with all you lovely people. Where do the years go? Where do the years go? They go into some good streams, I guess. Hanging out, chilling, and many other things. But Naga, it has been an absolute pleasure having you with us all these months, and glad to have you with us for as many more as you want to stick around. Subscribed or not, I don't want anyone to ever feel like they have to, stay subscribed or keep subscribing or anything. I know, maybe you don't ever worry about that or feel that way, but I want y'all to know that you are welcome and so appreciated here, just for hanging out, just for making this place better by you being you. Holy cow. Okay, I have to actually go back a little bit because Odinson dropped a sub earlier on when I first started the stream for the first time. The folks on the YouTube stream, you only see one stream. On the Twitch end, you probably saw that I started the stream and then restarted the stream because once again, I'm trying this multi-stream thing where both the YouTube viewers and the Twitch viewers can watch at the same time, and it's got some weird bugs, some weird things that happen. So anyway, the point is, Odinson resubbed when I first started, and there was only the Twitch stream before I restarted. So Odinson with the 34-month resub, it is wonderful to see you, my friend. How you doing? How's life treating you? Thank you for being rad, for being with us for so dang long, and for being generally amazing. I appreciate it a great deal. You know what I also appreciate? I appreciate these amazing subs for these amazing folks as well. The best maidens, and not just any maidens, only the finest maidens. We shall not be maidenless tonight. The best maidens has returned for month number 3 in the sub club. Thank you so much for kindly supporting for 3 months now, best maidens. It's been awesome having you around, and I do hope that you've enjoyed it as well. Although I guess you wouldn't be back for another month if you didn't, but I hope you continue to enjoy our community and your subscription benefits. Awesome. I love it. Thanks again, best maidens. And the Guggers, the one and only Guggers. I feel like it's always a special event when you arrive these days when you're hanging out with us. How have you been, my friend? How have you been? What's new in Guggers land? Thank you for 30 amazing months of being with us here. Even if you can't make it out all the time, I feel you in spirit. I know you want to be here, and it's freaking great having you here when you can't make it out. And Nakoma with the 33 months. Gosh, we've got some real veterans with the resubs this month. Nakoma with 33 months has arrived. Nakoma, always a pleasure to have you here too. Nakoma, of course, a longtime member of this community, wielder of the ban hammer, or the sword of justice on Twitch, and the wrench of justice over on YouTube as well. Thank you, Nakoma, for keeping an eye on things. I appreciate that so much, because yes, we are doing this multi-stream thing once again, and it works pretty well, but it's a little weird sometimes the way it does things. I'll tell you, the weirdest thing about it is, like previously, what I would do is I would like enter my like stream title and tags and all the info, you know, separately into YouTube, into Twitch, and then I would, you know, start my streaming software. I use Streamlabs OBS, and then it would just use all the data, you know, that I entered on YouTube or Twitch for stream info. But the way the multi-stream works is I have to enter the info in OBS now, and then it updates the stream info on the target platforms, and then it goes live. But sometimes that breaks for one reason or another, and it doesn't update it properly. For example, that's what happened with the YouTube stream earlier. You know, I had all the info in there, but then when I clicked go, it flashed up an error saying something about like, whoops, couldn't update the YouTube info. Oh well. And I guess that meant that the stream wasn't live. It was probably set to private on YouTube or something. I really wish I could manually set all that info on the target platforms and then just still multi-stream to each, but it doesn't seem to work that way. I think I need to experiment a bit more with the multi-streaming stuff. You guys probably don't really care, other than the fact that it impacts your viewing experience to some degree. But you just want it to work, and that's fair. That's fair. Oh, but I do have a question. I do have a question for you all, actually. Those watching on Twitch, what was the go live notification? Or did you get a push notification that I went live? I assume you did, because a bunch of people jumped in right away. And if so, what did it say? Did it say something about potion craft? Because there's no spot in OBS for me to add the go live notification in Streamlabs OBS. But I did enter one on Twitch, and so I'm not sure if it like updates the fields based on what it has in OBS, but then retains the other ones, or if it doesn't update them at all. I don't know. It's all a giant mystery. By the way, thank you for that hype train. I only just noticed that there was a hype train. Thank you, friends. Enjoy your emotes. Norgrill says, yes, I got a notif about potion craft. Okay, good. That's a little experiment then. I'm glad to know. So that means I can enter the go live notification on my Twitch dashboard, and then the other info through Streamlabs OBS, and then they'll kind of merge it together, I guess. It's maidens in both chats. Not just any maidens in both chats, the best maidens in both chats. By the way, Aboody, hello over on YouTube. Thank you for joining us, Aboody. It's good to see ya. Danita with the 3-month resubby. Danita, thank you so much for coming back for another month in the sub club. Your support is deeply appreciated, and I hope you enjoy your 3-month benefits, such as, well, really, there's one benefit, and it's a new sub badge. Our boy Inigo gets his fancy hat now, so enjoy your new fancy hat there. 3rd era Colovian fur helm. Did you guys hear that? That was my stomach, which is odd because I just ate. But oh my goodness. Goodness. Lemon Splash, hello. Lemon Splash says Twitch has problems with smart notifications, so if you disable them in notification settings, you'll get reliable notifications once again. Okay, I don't even know if I have them enabled in the first place. I'll have to take a look. I was more concerned with like how it works with the multi-stream setup, and it seems like it did, but maybe there's some weird interaction with the smart notifications as well. I don't know. It's weird. It's a brave new world. It's a brave new world. Game Jockey 99 over on YouTube says, yay, something calming and soothing after terrifying myself playing Lethal Company. I've heard of Lethal Company. What is it? I've not seen any gameplay. Heck yeah, double maidens. Color ache. Maidens all up in this. Oh, it's enabled by default. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Lemon Splash. I don't know if I've ever even looked at the notification settings on Twitch, so thank you. I will go take a look after this. Scrolling way back up to the top of chat now that we've got the technical questions out of the way. Also, by the way, Lemon Splash, looks like it's your first time hanging out in the chat, or at least chatting in the chat. So hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Shout out to Bruce, who was here punctually at 9 p.m. Pacific time, which is when I'm supposed to start my stream. And I started it at 10 p.m. Pacific time, so Bruce definitely gets a certified first tonight. Naga coming in with certified second, followed by Sargon the Grape. All three of you, thank you for being amazing and rounding out that podium tonight. The Goated Vic, hello. Nor Grill. I know it's weird not having the pre-streams. I kind of don't like it, but it would be even weirder to have a pre-stream stream on YouTube and then just a stream on YouTube. It would be unnecessary. So I'm trying to get used to it. Meadow Raptor just hit 2 years subscribed, which is immense. Meadow Raptor, happy 2-year sub-anniversary. How are you doing tonight? Yes, I do hope everyone celebrating Thanksgiving, our dear American friends who celebrate Thanksgiving, had a wonderful holiday Thursday, I guess, and weekend, and, you know, enjoyed some food and maybe some company. Also, I hope everyone got some sweet Black Friday deals, because I guess that's what we do these days. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good few days and got to enjoy maybe a bit of time off, or at least a bit of good food and good friends, good company. Scrolling back into chat because I missed a bunch of people. Evil Bubble is here. What's up, Evil Bubble? Buttspot, killing it as always. Thanks, Buttspot. Buttspot used the word suck butt, and it's making me giggle. It's too early. It's too early for that, Buttspot. You can't do that. Off to a good start indeed. Handsome Dashing Princess, hello and welcome. Good to see you. Thank you again all for your patience while I do figure out the multi-stream thing. It might be a few more streams before I'm fully comfortable with it, but we shall see. Heck yeah, Tech Stomper, we got some potion craft here today. It's been so long, but there were a couple of requests recently, and for whatever reason for me, potion craft is like a very cozy fall and winter game, so I thought it would be nice to go back to. Nevi, how are you tonight? Well, I hope. Yeah, Norgrill, I know there's been some updates to this game too over the last year or so. So I'm not sure if there's new stuff or what's going on. I don't know. Gorog, hello. And thank you for confirming that both streams are up now. I appreciate it. Crosser, great to have you with us. Oh, welcome. Skively Lemons, it's going very well. I always am happier when I'm here with you guys, hanging out. So it's going well. Sargon says, no Nick, they must subscribe. Subs for the sub god. Is the sub god Slanesh? Just out of curiosity. Where are we at here? That's right, Nakoma will make sure you behave. Thank you for that blood sugar check, by the way, Nakoma. I will do that right now. I have to admit, y'all, in order to, it's a little bit on the high side. It's 11.2 tonight. That's pretty high. We did have pasta tonight though, which is definitely a carby, so I guess that's why it's a little high. Hopefully it comes down soon, because that's not as high as I wanted, or that's higher than I wanted. Generally under 10 is my goal. But thank you for that check, because it is important for me to keep an eye on that. What I was going to say was I don't have the screen real estate to have the game and my OBS and the YouTube chat and the Twitch channel points requests all open at the same time. So I actually have the channel points requests kind of hidden right now, so I have to remember to check it periodically. Otherwise, time passes and I forget that it's there. So, by the way, if you've made a channel points request on Twitch and it seems like I'm just ignoring it, it might be because it's just not there in front of my face. Whereas previously I didn't have to have the YouTube chat up, so I could see the requests. Anyway, so feel free to remind me in the chat as I guess what I'm saying. Guggers, you're doing grand. Waiting on the Zoom 98 and SGMK slasher set for Q1 of 24. That slasher set was freaking cool. Is that one finally going to be shipping? That's excellent. That's excellent. I feel like, when was that? When did that group buy go up? It was a while ago. Where are we at? Churchy, hey Churchy. Churchy says Twitch notif always seems busted, or a lot of Discord announcements for streams. Okay, well that's good that at least the Discord announcement gets you. Hopefully between the various places that notifs might appear, Discord or Twitch or something helps you. Cocaine Berry drops 100 biddies. Says long time no see. Was Vex Hex, but you got dared to change your name to Cocaine Berry. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. VexX / Cocaine Berry. If you would rather I call you Vex, I'm happy to do that. But thank you for the cheer and welcome back. I feel like it's been about 1,000,000 years. It's great to have you back. How are you? Over on YouTube, Game Jockey says lethal companies like SCP, Outbreak. I do not play that, but you play unarmed guys sent into a facility populated by monsters to retrieve loot to make sure your corporate overlords are happy with the profits. Okay, that actually sounds really good though. That actually sounds pretty great. That's a very intriguing premise. Ashfield Knight, I am using a standing desk. I can walk back. I can walk forward. I can lower my desk like so. Dun 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 dun. And I can raise my desk like so. No hands. It's pretty great. Attractive, welcome. I hope the rest of your shift is good, and we'll see you when you get back from work. But thanks for popping in. Naga said, I despise being the guy, and maybe it's because I am a creature of habit, but the multi-stream thing isn't my style. But I suppose I'm just being a Debbie Downer. I think there's a few, bugs to work out. I think I'll continue to try it and see if we can get to a place where it's comfortable for everyone. Because I think ultimately, like in an ideal situation, it doesn't really negatively impact either chat, right? It just means that I might have to jump over to one chat or the other, just read the things, but on your end it should be more or less seamless. Although I guess if you mean the lack of the pre-stream, then that is a little different, and I don't really know how I would rectify that necessarily. But is that sort of your sticking point with the Naga mostly? Odinson says, I've been great. Life is busy, but all good. Excellent. Excellent. I feel you on the busyness. I am glad that you are well. A lemon splash. I think I finally know what you mean. You weren't talking about my notifs. You were talking about the notifs for people in chat. It's about receiving notifications, not sending notifications. I understand. I'm sorry. I was so thick, lemon splash. For some reason, I thought you were talking about on the streamer end of things. Sometimes I'm a little slow that way. Limit 77, first time chatter, says there's not enough room for 2 nerds around here. I think there's probably room for a lot of nerds around here. We have many nerds in the chat, so it's proven that we've got some nerd space. We've got nerd room. Oh, Lemon Splash, you came in from the Teeny Heels raid last time. Well, welcome again. Welcome again. And thanks for coming back. Breaded kobold, hello. Is that like a delicacy? Breaded kobold? Evil Bubble said, for the love of all that is holy, my cat just jump scared me. Literally, he just decided, human, your neck shall catch me, and jumps down from his tree onto your neck. I mean, that's an intense level of trust, which is kind of cute in its own way, but... Greetings, monkey. Hello. Hello. Churchy says, I'm mercifully down to only one group buy. I'm still outstanding. Fingers crossed the cycle 7 fulfills before the end of the year. For all the keyboard stuff I have and enjoy, I'm trying to think if I've ever actually bought into one of those really long, like way far out group buys. Like I have bought into group buys, but only ones that were like guaranteed to be shipping within a reasonable time frame. I've never bought into one that was like years and years to delivery. I mean, I understand usually it's not what they aim for, and sometimes it just happens, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not brave enough, I guess. Yo, what is up, Rango Steel, on the YouTube end of things? There's a YouTube stream, there's also a Twitch stream. There's both together. Wow. Crazy. But it's good to see you, Rango. How are you? Cocaine Berry says, I would love to still be called Vex. Kind of embarrassed over the funny name. Alright, Vex it shall be. I don't even know who this Cocaine Berry person is. So Vex it shall be. Alright, enjoy your lurk, monkey. Enjoy your lurk. Thanks for chilling with us. Lemon Splash. Yeah. I'm sorry. It took me so long to figure that out. It's because I was missing the context of whoever it was in the chat before. I think it might have been Churchy saying that they didn't get the notifications reliably. Sam's, no, the stream is not over at all. We're just getting started. Welcome. Nikoma says, I disassociated. Did you do the blood sugar check? I did, and it was a little on the high side, I must admit. It was up at 11.1, and it's actually going up a little higher yet, so I might have to go take a little corrective dose. I might not have dosed appropriately for the dinner I had. I didn't think it was that bad, but I guess I did have quite a bit of tortellini, which is quite a bit of carbohydrate. So I think I might have underdosed my insulin a little bit. It does happen sometimes. As diabetics, we learn, and I don't know, I feel like I can dial it in pretty well most of the time, but sometimes you just estimate poorly. You know how much carb is in a meal. Arc CC, hello, welcome. But thank you for that blood sugar check, Nakoma. It is important for me to keep an eye on it. Also, Maxima with the show and tell request. Maxima with the show and tell request. Maxima, I have to think of something to show and tell about. I always gotta try and think of something interesting, something different that y'all haven't seen. And sometimes that's tricky because I haven't necessarily acquired anything new recently. But I do have things that you probably haven't seen, which are not new necessarily. Oh, did I show you guys? Here, let me show you this. I can't remember if I showed this to you or not, but let me show you, and you can tell me if you've seen this. I got this maybe about a month ago. At the thrift store. And it is a journal, notebook, diary thing. It makes really nice sounds. But what's really cool about it is that it is Hobbit themed after the Hobbit. We have a Smaug on the front there. Here, let's get some Big Nick energy going on. We got Smaug and the Misty Mountains, and a beautiful moon and star. And this art is from the original publications of The Hobbit. So, not like the films, but like the book. And, yo, Christian, what's up? Good to see you. What's up? Finally Christmas time. Now that Thanksgiving is past, is it officially Christmas time? We can celebrate. We can get seasonal now. Christian, thank you for the 8-month resub. Welcome back for another month amongst our illustrious sub club, our potato pals. I've not tapped on this potato yet, so I'm gonna do it right now. Out of celebration for Christian's resub, but also all the resubs so far. And I'm glad you're right for Christmas, Christian. Do you have a tree up? Or are you gonna be putting your tree up soon? Here, Sarah and I, we usually do a live tree, or not like a live, but like a cut, real tree. And so those don't always last super long, so we only end up putting our tree up usually like maybe 2 weeks ahead of Christmas, typically, so that it's still kind of live and fresh for Christmas. Begin summoning Mariah Carey. Or, if your butt's bot, begins summoning Mariah Butt Buddy. Oh yeah, you like these book sounds, no girl? They are really nice, aren't they? But it's a really lovely little book. It's Moleskine. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the brand, but Moleskine, like that. But this was like $3, and it's like brand new. There's not a single thing written on any of the pages. It's literally brand new, and it has some other fun art and quotes inside. Got a picture of Bag End, and here is our little Bilbo Baggins, the burglar, chosen and selected burglar. Picture of the Shire. Another beautiful picture from the Shire. Lots of pretty art. This is Bjorn's Hall. Bjorn, the bear man. The werebear. Anyway, yeah, $3. Freaking awesome. And there's just have to decide what I want to use it for. It's almost too nice to use it. Like, it feels like I don't want to sully it, but I would like to use it for something nice. I'm not quite sure what. Anyway, I just got the little J.R.R. Tolkien on the spine there. It's a leather cover. I don't know if it's real. Probably not, but anyway, Maxima, I hope you enjoyed that show and tell. I'm jumping back in the chat here to make sure that I haven't missed too much. I think I have had the YouTube chat not open. Ark said, I remember redeeming a mic scratch but fell asleep before you got to it. You know what? I can do a little mic scratching for you anyway. I'm glad you are able to watch the stream on your platform of choice now, Ark. Naga said, honestly, it was because I was nervous about not having my messages seen anymore. Obviously now I feel silly because it hasn't changed much, but that's about it. No, I will certainly make sure I do my very best to see, read, and respond to everybody's messages, just as it always has been. For the first couple of streams, yeah, I might be a little bit more hectic as we work out bugs and things like that, and but honestly, YouTube chat's pretty chill right now, so it's not like exploding or anything. So I'm able to keep up with both, I think, mostly. But legitimately, like if there are other concerns that people have with the multi-stream setup, or changes in like the tone and vibe of things, or like if things just feel different in a bad way, feel free to let me know. Any of you are always welcome to reach out to me, in a DM or something, with any concerns you ever have about the streams or this community. I have a pretty open inbox policy, and sometimes it's hard for me to tell if things have changed for the worse, or if things are like, I just kind of do what I do here, but it's really helpful for me to hear from your perspectives where things are at, and if you're happy with things, or if there's issues. So I always welcome messages from y'all. The messenger over in YouTube chat says, long time lurker here. I remember the Minecraft server days. Yes. That was good times. We had a lot of fun. These days, the Minecraft server is now called Cozycraft, and is independently run by some of the folks behind this community's Minecraft server once upon a time. I'm not sure if it's live now or not, but yeah, that's what's going on there. I know they're working on it. Also, it seems like there's a lot of latency in the YouTube stream. I'm not sure if that's actually the case, or if that's just what I'm seeing in the playback, because looking at it, it looks like it's like several minutes behind, but that might be incorrect. But it is kind of mucking with my head here. Messing with my brain. I set it to low latency mode, so it should not be that bad. Churchy says, I feel like YouTube catches a big segment of folks who would never want to bother with Twitch. Yeah, that was the idea, that there might be people who just prefer to watch on YouTube, or might not go out of their way to come join on Twitch. And yeah, to give, people like Ark the option to watch on the platform of their choice. Just make things comfortable. Orango is totally cool that you say hi in both chats. There's no worries. No worries. MZ9, I am sorry that you are still awake when you want to be asleep, but I do hope that we can help you drift off. Aw, Evil Bubble, thank you for saving your kitty cat from mistreatment. That's very, very good of you. Nicoma says, yeah, that was me the other way. Got dizzy at work and had to go buy some candy because I thought I'd be fine. It does happen sometimes, both the lows and the highs. They are real. Cassie Hashi VT, thank you for the follow here on Twitch. Much appreciated. And welcome to the chat. Yeah, I love that art from the original, from The Hobbit. And it really is a cozy book. I completely agree. Agreed, Churchy, agreed. Romulus, hello. With the 35-month resub. Wow, we have a lot of like 30 and up resubbies here tonight. Always wonderful to see you folks out. I mean, wonderful to have you all here, but it's always great to have the veterans and the regulars around. Romulus, how are you doing? How's life treating you? Enjoy your lurk, Cassie. Thanks again for joining us. Romulus, thank you again for 35 months. 35 long months of very kindly continuing to support what I do here and what we have here. That's very swell of you. That's very swell of you. Is The Hobbit in the public domain yet? I feel like it must be getting that way. Let's find out. It is not, evidently. Apparently it will never be, perhaps. That's too bad, because I would love to do like a cozy reading or something with The Hobbit on my channel one day, but books are weird in that, yeah, I don't know. If they're not public domain, I worry I'm going to get in trouble for reading them on the channel. So I guess I just won't read it on the channel. Bolos, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yo, what's up, Slappy Burrito? Christian, your girlfriend has the tree up year-round. That is a Christmas problem. I mean, like, I understand loving Christmas and being excited when it comes around. It's definitely good vibes for many people. But I feel like if you have the Christmas tree up year-round, that it's not as special anymore, because then it's just an everyday tree. That being said, Sarah definitely has spooky Halloween stuff up all year round. So, you know, it's, I guess it's okay. It's whatever makes y'all happy, I suppose. Seta Dragon says, tree went up the week before Thanksgiving. Wife and kids love it way more than Thanksgiving. That's fair. It is, you know, for many, Christmas is a very special time of year. Lots of good feels. And me too. Like, I love Christmas as well. But I like to keep my holidays and celebrations compartmentalized to their time of the year, because I like everyone in its own right, and I think that for me is part of the enjoyment of celebrating holidays, is that feeling of okay, here's a new celebration, a new aesthetic, new seasonal foods. You know, I like the diversity, and I like that feeling of change, and I can really look forward to each one as it comes. But that's just me. Okay, the YouTube is only slightly delayed. Good. I don't know why it looks so delayed to me. I'm gonna try refreshing my YouTube stream here and see if maybe that fixes it. Maybe it just ended up getting knocked back a bit for some reason. Dill Pick, you have not missed the beer tasting yet. It has not happened. Not yet. Heck yeah, Rizu, we got a YouTube stream tonight. I am now multi-streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so there will always be YouTube streams now. Dill Pick, you got your Christmas tree today. Very nice. Okay, I'm curious, and I might actually run a little poll here. I am curious whether artificial trees or natural trees are more common, because I always grew up with a natural tree, but I think as an adult I've realized that, yeah, like artificial trees are how most people do it, but I'm not sure if that's the case. So I'm gonna throw up a little poll here on Twitch and find out what kind of Christmas tree do you get or do you have. Obviously this only applies if you celebrate Christmas. It's not meant to be exclusionary. I'm just curious for those who do celebrate what you do. Artificial, natural, and I'll give you guys 3 minutes to weigh in on that. I'm just curious. This is just for my own curiosity. Dill Pick, you went to a farm and got natural. Nice. I've always really liked the natural trees because you get the beautiful aroma. Sarah still has that lingering post-COVID cough. The lovely aroma of the pine or fir, whatever you end up getting. But that's always one of my favorite parts of the tree. Favorite aspects. Don't want to get screen snap while playing Potion Craft. That's right. That's right, said a dragon. Christian says she has a Christmas problem for sure. She makes it a summer tree at summertime with summer ornaments. Okay, well that's kind of a different thing. That's kind of a neat idea. I could definitely get into that. And I will admit that we also have a Halloween tree, so I kind of get that. I think the idea of having a tree that is decorated for every season is pretty cool. I like that. Plaid clad lad, Sarah would agree with you. My fiance is Halloweening all year round. And Hezka says, gonna be lurking while I drown in my envy of your lustrous hair. Thank you. I'm sorry for the intense envy, but I do appreciate the compliment. Please do enjoy your lurk. Thanks for hanging out with us. Set a Dragon says artificial real ones make... Oh, yeah, sorry. I was like artificial real ones, but you get artificial because the real ones make everyone in your family sneezy. Interesting. So it's like maybe an allergy or something. Churchy says naturals are so much work, but they look and smell amazing. Yeah, I like the fact that they're not always perfect. Sometimes they're kind of weird. They have like a little gap down here or like branch sticking out over here. But I kind of like that natural variability that you get with a natural tree. And then, you know, as well, I feel like, yeah, I know the scent is really nice, but they do take more work. You gotta, you know, get them to stand up in the base properly, and you gotta saw off the bottom so that they draw the water properly, and of course you gotta keep water in the base at all times, and they drop needles all over the place, and you know, they are kind of a pain for sure. And you gotta deal with them at the end of the season, you know, whether you take it to a tree chipper or whatever. So And they can be sappy as well. Sometimes you get that sap. Not normally just from the branches, but from like the trunk sometimes. It depends on the type of tree, of course. Sometimes you gotta trim the top if they don't quite fit in the room. Grapple, hello. We have one Grapple here with us today. Grapple with the 5-month resub. Grapple says, not even working late, stopping me from seeing that. Boy, Grapple, I hope your work is done soon so that you can rest and relax and enjoy just chilling with us here. But I appreciate you stopping in, Grapple, and I appreciate that resub and your continued support an awful lot. Thank you for that. Thank you. And welcome. The results of the poll are about 2/3 artificial, 1/3 natural. Very good to know. Sorry, that's a lie. About 3/4 artificial, 1/4 natural. I don't know why I said it the other way. In my head, I thought 3/4, but I said 2/3. Anyway, so my curiosity is satisfied. Now I know. Now I know. Thank you all who participated. Bolo says I want to try natural. I don't know with my cat though. We never had problems. Like growing up, my family had cats. Well, we did have one year where one of our new kittens climbed the tree and then the whole tree fell over and all the ornaments broke. The cat was fine. She was fine, but it scared the bejesus out of her. And that sucked because we lost a lot of ornaments. But yeah, but no, it never like hurt them or anything. Don't think it was a problem that way. What's up, Freshizo? How you doing? Delpic says, I feel like it's more fun going out and getting one every year. I like that too. I like that process. They're also expensive. Natural trees can be quite expensive these days. I feel like they used to be a lot cheaper. But that's just everything. Ark says, personally, I've never seen a natural tree. Could just be a thing in my town in Texas. Interesting. Maybe it does depend on what part of the world you're from. Gil E says, I have fake trees. A little less to worry about fires. That's true. Yeah, that's true. And a good fake tree lasts a while and in the long run is a bit cheaper. I think you're right. You might pay, several $100s for a decent fake tree, but like last year, I think our natural tree cost like $70 or something like that, Canadian, but still. So after a few years, it probably evens out. And you're also right that if you leave it up for too long and you're not watering it, it can become a real fire hazard if it all dries out. So there's, pros and cons. Adam, I appreciate that. Welcome. ASMR Nerd loves you. Fire goals, hello. Potion setup. I'm going into battle. I need your strongest potion. Yes, finally the potion seller joke. Yeah, the needles are annoying as well. Although it depends on the species of tree. Some natural trees don't drop needles nearly as much. Like we got a Scotch, but no, what the heck was it? Christmas tree types. I forget. A noble fir. We got a noble fir the other year, and it did not drop needles nearly as much as some other ones we've had. Had like a Fraser fir one year, Douglas fir another year. They dropped lots of needles. So, but the The noble fir did not. Norgirl says, I have natural trees and my cat is always very intrigued. Yes, yeah, I would say our cats were definitely intrigued by the trees, but never had, like, it was never harmful to them. MZ9 says, we've always had natural ones and we put traditional real candles on them. That's playing with fire, literally. That always seems, I don't know, a bit risky, but I'm sure that you have your ways of making it work. Obviously, when they're lit, you just need to sit still and look at the tree. I see, so it's not like you leave it. You don't leave the room with the flames burning. Fair enough. Vex said, we would have a natural tree, but our dog would eat it in 6 seconds. That sounds really unpleasant. Plaid Lad says, I like Halloween because it's a time when freaks and weirdos are accepted. Definitely. And you're a freaky weirdo. Nah, we won't take that out of context. Slappy Burrito says the fun part about having a real Christmas tree is that once the holidays wind down, you let them dry out a bit, then you can have a massive bonfire, depending on where you live, that cleanses the soul for the new year. Yeah, we, it depends. In years past, we've done both. We don't have a space for a bonfire where Sarah and I live, but my parents have an acreage a ways out of town, and so some years we'll take our tree over to their place and we'll have a big old bonfire. But other years we'll just take it to there's usually like a tree chipping fundraiser that a local school puts on. So. What's up, Charbone? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, Potion Craft's a lot of fun, Grapple. Tauroik, hey. Tauroik says, I always had a real Christmas tree, but we moved out to San Diego this year and don't have room for one in our small apartment. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the last place we lived, we did get a natural tree. It was a much smaller space. And we did end up getting a natural tree, but we got like a half height one. We found a place selling it was like maybe 4 feet or something like that. Quite small. So we were able to do that, and we put it on a little side table, and it was pretty good. But yeah, definitely, if you don't have space for a regular size natural tree, artificial makes sense. Yeah, moving from the Midwest to San Diego, it's gonna be a very different Christmas. Plaid Clyde Lad, your family put up your tree today. Very nice, very nice. Grapple says, a real Christmas tree isn't much of an option where I live. No natural pines, and I don't trust an Australian pine to not kill me. What would kill you about an Australian pine? I mean, Danger Island and whatever. I honestly don't know what kind of pines are native to Australia. I would not recommend eating your Christmas tree under any circumstances. Oh, the Australian pine is technically not even a pine, but it does have conifer-like features. Okay. Everything in Australia just gotta be weird. Just gotta be different. And Juliana Monte 12. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Tech Gadget, what's new? What's good? What's happening? Just wrapped up watching the first season of the new Scott Pilgrim anime. I had no idea that was a thing. I only ever saw the film, the Michael Cera film. That is my extent of my knowledge of Scott Pilgrim. I remember it being pretty good though. And I'm glad the new anime is also very good. Yes, Bolos, I've thought about that. It would be pretty cool to buy a rooted tree so that you could keep it alive over Christmas and then return it at the end. And then you could, in theory, get the same one year after year until it gets too big, I guess. And then maybe you could plant it outside somewhere. I think that's a pretty neat way. I would also, like, you know, be happy to do that if we had that option here, but I do not think we do. Oh, yes, good reminder, Naga. And I will remind everybody here, once again, that since we are entering the Christmas season, I'm doing holiday cards again this year, friends. Holiday cards. These are cards with some fun artwork on them that I've commissioned from one of our community members here, Nikoma. And we're cooking up something really fun for you. But they're little postcards that I send out for free if you would like one over the holidays. And it's just a way for me to say thank you, and to just have a little, you know, sort of personalized something to send you, just a thank you, and a nice way to stay connected in a sort of physically tangible way. There's just something nice about receiving mail, about handwritten stuff. I don't know, it's a little old-fashioned of me maybe, but I think it's nice. So that is available to anybody watching this. If you would like one, I will send you a little handwritten message on this card. And if you would like one, I need you to send me an email. ! Card in the chat here on Twitch gives you all the info that you need to request one. But I need you to send to the asmrnerd@gmail.com an email with your Twitch or YouTube username, so I know who you are in the chat here. Your preferred name for me to write on the card. That could be your username. It could be your given name, whatever. And then 3, I need your address because I need to send it to you. So I need your full mailing address, which I promise, cross my heart, is only used for sending you a card. I don't do anything else with them. It's exclusively for sending you a holiday card. So if you would like to receive a holiday card this year, please do send me that email in the next week or so. We'll say a week or so. Ideally in the next week. Please and thank you. Jumping back to the YouTube chat here, the messenger says my family does a year-round tree and decorates it for different holidays. Who was saying that here earlier? Christian was saying that his girlfriend does the same. I think that's a neat idea. That's kind of fun. Monaco Locoroko says, hey Nick, thank you for all of your videos throughout the years. I discovered you years back during your Star Wars Battlefront videos. Hey, that is a long time ago. Thank you for sticking around in the community for all this time. I hope you're continuing to enjoy the stuff I put out there. And thank you for the kind words. The kind words. Monaco. Also, welcome to the stream. Attractive, thank you for the 15-month resub. The 15 months. Attractive, extremely kind of you. Thank you for resubbing for another month. And very kindly supporting me, this community, and what we have here. Means a lot. Welcome back for another month. Attractive says, happy to be here chilling in the best environment after a big day. Wish I could get a real tree for Christmas, but they don't sell them in Australia. Yeah, Grepple was saying the same thing. It's too bad. It's too bad. I wish y'all Aussies could get real natural trees if you wanted. Maybe one day you'll get to experience one. Oh yeah, Bolos, anywhere in the world. I'll send the cards anywhere in the world. Wherever you are, my card will find you. Yeah, so from the States or wherever. Seta Dragon says, don't fall for it. The card saps your life force to help grow his hair. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, my hair is powered by the souls of, stream viewers, past community members who are no longer here. You wonder what happens to them sometimes. Well, they're all in my hair. Yeah, we'll go with that. Tech Gadget says, just in case it gets bumped out of the way, the Scott Pilgrim anime got the full movie cast to the voice acting. Oh, that's actually great. That's amazing. Okay, that actually makes me quite interested in it. I might have to check it out. Is it on Netflix or where is it? Hello, Joopy. King Joopy in the house. It's been a little while. How you doing, Joops? Joops. Joopster. Can I call you Joopster? Is that awkward? It's on Netflix. Cool. Tech Gadget. Cool. So we've hit the bottom of the chat here. However, I do have one request from Maxima for a Pokemon card showcase. Maxima, I do believe we finished off. Did we? Oh no, we didn't. There's one card left from this pack. This Shining Fates pack? Question mark. I always forget what this pack was, but anyway, I have one card left and we don't know what it is. It's the last one from the booster, so let's find out together. We'll go to IRL and we will go 3, 2, 1. Ba, 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 ba. It's a Chimiko. I don't actually know how to pronounce it, but it's the little chime Pokemon. The little bell, little spirit bell. And it's pretty cute, isn't it? Hey, look who it is. First of all, okay, we got a couple of exciting things happening here. Not Susio just resubbed with Prime. Not Susio, thank you so much for resubbing. Welcome back for your second month, and thank you for choosing to use your Prime here to support myself in this community. It means a lot. So thank you, Not Susio. Second of all, welcome Raiders. Welcome Raiders. We just got a big old raid from Falcon, the Book Dragon, who is an absolutely delightful ASMR creator here on Twitch. Falcor is known for her soft spoken readings of all kinds of classic books and tales. She has a wonderful cozy vibes over on her streams and a delightful community. Falcor, welcome on in. How are you? How are you and your folks today? The Bookworms. Welcome, Bookworms. Naga, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Falcor. Falcor, welcome back to the sub club. You know how that works. All the fun benefits. And please, y'all, go follow Falcor. Click that heart up there and join an amazing community with some excellent soft-spoken vibes. Excellent vibes. Delightful. Absolutely brandy. One might call it a delightful word. About, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I rely too heavily on certain words. You need better descriptors, better adjectives. Hate Wheel, thank you for the 2-month resub as well. Welcome back for month number 2. It's always exciting to see people coming back for a second month because I think it means you liked your first month subscribing. So that's good. Welcome back, Hate Wheel. I'm tapping on this potato for you and for Falcor and for Not Susio. Yeah, I had a great stream tonight. Excellent, Falcor. What book did you start, may I ask? May I ask? Also, Fidgety Fools Around, Hate Wheel, Sean D13, and Jane Docent. Welcome all in. Thank you for joining the Bookworm Raid. It's great to have you here. Falcor doesn't miss with her raids. I'm glad you guys are all excited to be here. My name's Nick. I am the ASMR nerd. If you haven't been here before, welcome. It is my pleasure to humbly welcome you to our cozy corner of the internet. We were just taking a look at a Pokemon card here, the last from this pack. It wasn't Shining Fates. What was this set? It's like silver something. I forget what that set was. It's not focusing properly, but hello, there. But the Chimiko, however you pronounce it, is pretty cute. Knows Dreaming Tone. During your opponent's next turn, if an energy card is attached to the defending Pokemon from your opponent's hand, that Pokemon will be asleep and hang down. What kind of move is hang down? I don't know if I could get behind that. Brandy, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Wonderful to have you on board with us. The flavor text here reads, emitting ultrasonic cries, it floats on winds to travel great distances. It's pretty cute. It's a pretty cute Pokemon. Oh, you started Robinson Crusoe tonight. That's pretty neat. I believe I picked up an old copy, a very old copy of Robinson Crusoe some time ago. I say I believe I did because I can't remember if I actually got it or if I just decided to leave it. But one of my favorite things to do is to go to the thrift stores and look for just old books of pretty much any kind. I'm not super picky. I just like them because they're like little time capsules, especially if they have like, you know, notes written in the front and that sort of thing. And so I have a substantial collection of sort of like 19th century books mostly, just sitting on a shelf out here that I don't necessarily read cover to cover, and sometimes they're in pretty rough shape, but I just really like to have them. I don't know, they just seem really cool, and they're usually just a few dollars, like $5 or $6, and it seems such a shame to leave them just sitting there in the thrift store. So and anyway, I think I might have a copy of Robinson Crusoe over there. Are you reading from your old copy, Falcor? Because that just adds to the coziness. By the way, our attractive, thank you for the rain. Silver Tempest, thank you, Bolos. I knew it was silver something. I couldn't remember what. Silver Tempest is correct. Brandy, thank you again for the follow. I'm glad you feel welcomed. For everyone who just arrived, tonight we are going to be playing some Potion Craft, a very satisfying alchemy game, which we have not started actually playing yet, but soon. Sunny, sorry, I have a text from Sarah that says honeymoon. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if she's trying to like get my attention. She needs something. I might go check in on Sarah. But I also need to go get tonight's beer. We're gonna crack open a beer, and I will give it a pour here shortly. Nice. I'm glad you're reading from your fancy old copy. That sounds very cozy. Yeah, Joy Flowers. I've got a fun looking beer tonight. I agree, Naga. There's just something really, really nice about, and just so like, it's such a connection to the past. When I open up these books and you see this heartfelt message from like a parent to a child or something inside, I mean, it's bittersweet, right? It's like this meant a lot to somebody at some point, and they're long gone now. And so, but you know, it just feels like, I don't know, something about that is very compelling. Like I want to, you know, like take the book in and be like, no, you're still worth something. You know, the memory of these people lives on in some way. And then also just the tactile nature of those wonderful books too is always a treat. Right, lasses? Like, what is she trying to get at? Falcor, enjoy your lurk. Yes, thank you so much again for stopping on by. I'm glad you are well. I'm glad you had a great stream. And once more, please, y'all, go check out Falcor here on Twitch. Hit that follow and enjoy a delightful community and a wonderful streamer. There it is again. I use that word delightful again. Lovely. How about phenomenal? Excellent. Fantastic. Good night, Falcor. Good night. Sleep well, and we'll see you next time. I think there will always be some physical books, maybe less common, but I think there'll always be some physical books. Wars will be fought before that can happen. I agree. Also, I'm scrolling back in the chat because I think I missed a bunch of something. Where did I get to? I got to Joopy came on in. Our Tractive said, I got some bad news today. Found out that I will be out of a job at the end of the month. Oh no. That stinks because the company I'm at is letting all new employees go to save money. That bites. I'm sure that you will find something, excellent very quickly, but still, that's too bad when you like the work that you're doing. You like the place, you like the people. It's quite disruptive, and upsetting. I'm sorry to hear that, Attractive. And of course, I wish you all the best in your job search for something new, which I hope will be even better. But that is tough news. I'm sorry to hear it. Tech Gadget, a watch party for the Scott Pilgrim stuff. I mean, that'd be fun. I don't know that if I can necessarily commit to that. I mean, but if other people want to get together and do that, you're more than welcome to do that. It's one of those things where like I'd have to somehow schedule it. That might not be convenient for others, I guess. But yeah, y'all are welcome to do so on our Discord if you like. I guess I'd need to give one person like streaming permissions or something. I don't know if you want to do that, but you could also just organize that yourself, I'm sure. Joopy says, life's been difficult. Currently standing outside work, been here since 5. I'm sorry that things are difficult. But I do pop in and say hello and wish everyone well and a Merry Christmas in case you missed the next streams. Joopy, I appreciate that. And I'm sorry that things been tough. I hope things lighten up soon. I hope things go your way. And I hope that, that you also have a well and wonderful holiday season, Joopy. Joopy, did you want a card this year? I'd be happy to send you a card. Let me know. Shoot me that email if you want one. You know how it works. Naga says, as much as I like books, I think it would be nicer for the trees. I mean, yeah, I guess there's an argument to be made for that, but I do think we can produce fiber for paper in a way that's like pretty sustainable compared to other stuff, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it's all resource consumption of some kind, I guess. But that's everything, right? Literally everything we own and everything we produce has some kind of cost, environmental or otherwise, attached to it. So I guess it's a matter of what we prioritize. Branty says, I think if physical books stopped being produced, the nostalgia of them would bring them back anyway. I think that is also true. Also, I just realized I've not been over to the YouTube chat for a little bit, so let me pop in here and see how it's going. Monaco says, oh, I'm glad you've enjoyed the keyboard clicking intro. It's going back a long ways. I've had that intro a long time. I recorded that on my very first mechanical keyboard, Corsair K70 with Cherry MX Browns, many years ago, several moves ago. I have not played Hogwarts Legacy, Monaco. And at this point, it's unlikely that I'll be doing any content with it here on the channel, but I appreciate the suggestion, the request. And Alice and Rowdy, hello. I do hope that we can help you get some rest, Alice and Rowdy. Some good quality sleep. Bruce says, yeah, downsizing sucks at companies. Last ones hired are usually the first to go. Yeah, it's brutal. I wish that was not the case. I've never had to be part of a downsizing like that. I'm glad, but... Hate Wheel says you can produce all the books you need just on recycled pulp. Good point, too. Good point. Yeah. Yeah, I think there are certainly sustainable ways to produce print books. You own DVDs that you would never throw away, even though you don't own a DVD player, Brandy. Fair enough, too. Sometimes we do have strong nostalgia associated with a particular piece of media. Yeah, like I have my Lord of the Rings extended editions on DVD, which I think I'll probably always hold on to just because I like them. I like those box sets, you know. I also have them on Blu-ray. Attractive says they are so lovely though and have kept me on till the end of the month, and I get to go to Christmas party and whatnot, which is cool. It'll be kind of a bittersweet thing, but yeah. Well, that's wonderful that you've made great friends there, and no doubt the impact you've made, the connections you've made, you know, will continue to serve you, you know, as whether it's the friendships or whether it's professional connections, you know, it all counts for something, right? So, and I'm sure you will find something else wonderful. You are too excellent an individual not to. Jardicart, you kept your VHS tapes too. I still have some of my old VHSs at my parents' place, but I don't have a VHS player here, so. Yeah, the background music in this game is really nice, isn't it? It's super chill. It's super chill. Sorry, what's this? You YouTubers? We have YouTube viewers with us here too. We are all equal in the eyes of the streamer, myself. I love our YouTube folks and our Twitch folks. All the same. Just the same. Kristen, you knew that those were Cherry MX Browns in the intro. Yes, for many years. That's what you've heard. That was my first mech ever. Bruce says we're putting together some ancillary material for our indie game release. What, you're working on an indie game? How did I not know this? My wife is looking at binding our short novel herself and putting the hardback on herself as well. That'd be cool. I don't know what that process requires, like how you do that. I feel like that's a skill you have to develop probably. That sounds neat though. Magnus Prada, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright gang, it is 1 hour and 23 minutes into this stream, which means we are past the point where I would normally crack open the beer. So it's definitely time for that. It's definitely time. So I'm gonna go get that beer out of the fridge. I'm gonna see what Sarah meant by moon honey, and I will return in just a moment. You know the drill. Be awesome, be excellent to one another, be well behaved, and I will be right back. Y'all were so close. You were so close. But Naga had to road it. Naga out there lighting the chat on fire, despite the fact that the only one out there lighting the chat on fire. It's okay, Naga. You'll get it next time. We're so close to a flameless chat. Our attractive out there trying to quell the flames, all the same. Our attractive, you've never tried eggnog. Okay, alright. It's time for the Nog Wars once again. Thoughts on eggnog? I think we need to run a poll on this. Let's see what y'all think. Eggnog. Eggnog? Yes. No. There we go. Vote. Vote in the Great Nog Wars. In years past, we've had some very strong opinions on both sides when it comes to eggnog. Personally, I used to be an eggnog disliker when I was younger. I found it too thick and too sweet and too just... But I have gained an appreciation for eggnog as an adult. It's still not something that I really go for too often, but I can enjoy it, whereas previously I couldn't. Of course, as diabetic, it's bad for me. So that's maybe the other reason why I do not partake in the nog. But yeah, I think if I was voting in this poll, I would vote yes. If it were me. Best Maidens is on the side of the nog. Pro nog. By the way, Oswald Orok Oswald Rodriguez, I believe is how that's pronounced, maybe. Thank you for the follow. Also, Le Magician Psycho, thank you also for the follow. Welcome to the stream, both of you. What is eggnog to you guys? Oh, well, for me, eggnog can be alcoholic, but it's not necessarily. You can buy it in the grocery store in a carton, and it's non-alcoholic that way. But people will often spike their eggnog. But it doesn't have to be. That's how I know eggnog. That's what eggnog is to me. Okay, wow. Somewhat divisive, but 60% of people voted yes to the nog. So, which granted was only 9 people, so that's a pretty small sample size, but it seems like it's pretty middling, but maybe slightly more yes than no. So it seems. Natsusio, you've also always wanted to try the eggnog. Well, I hope you both get a chance. It is very thick, extremely viscous, and very, very flavorful, so it can be a lot. It's quite rich. Naga says the fire shall never die. Yes, prescribed prescribed burn, Bruce. Although, if it was a prescribed burn, I would need to see the prescription beforehand. Yo, is up Sage? Hello. Hello, Sage. Wonderful to have you with us. Happy 25 months. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for chilling with us for so many years. And how are you doing this eve? Thank you for your continued very kind support, Sage. Crosser says, I've never had eggnog. I don't even know what it tastes like. It's very spiced. Not like hot spicy, but like... I'm getting sleepy. It's like nutmeg and cinnamon and cloves. Maybe not cinnamon. Like nutmeg and cloves and allspice, maybe. I don't know. Those kinds of like warm pie spice flavors, you know? Maybe the stuff you put some in gingerbread. I don't know. I've never made eggnog, so I don't really know exactly what goes into it, but it's a very rich, very flavorful holiday beverage. Frashizo says, I worked at a Walmart during high school and I started drinking a whole carton every day on my lunch break. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I made myself sick on it and have not been able to drink it since. Oh my god. I cannot imagine drinking an entire carton of eggnog on a lunch break. It is so rich. Like, just a tiny glass is enough for me. A carton would just be like, oh. I guess that's one way to, yeah, never drink eggnog again. Slappy burrito. I'm not quite sure what you're suggesting, but you do you. Attractive says Christmas in Australia sucks. We have nothing. We have prawns. And the most disgusting comment. I mean, Christmas prawns doesn't sound too bad. But yeah, hot weather. No. I hope you get a chance to experience a Northern Hemisphere Christmas one day. Attractive. I mean, it's still tasty without alcohol, Branty, but it won't get you drunk, I guess. Attractive says, I vote for Nick to taste some eggnog for us one stream this month. I'm sure. Yeah, I could do that. I could go get a little carton from the grocery store and try it out, describe the flavor for you. Bears fan says there's also pre-made alcoholic eggnog. My mom forgot to mention the eggnog was alcoholic, and yeah, boy, got sloshed. Good times, good times. And that is how you discovered this exists. Brandy says eggnog to me is what you use to make snowballs. Is a snowball some kind of beverage? What kind of snowball are we talking here? I know you can make like cookies, they're like snowballs, but I'm not sure what context or what definition of snowball you're using here. Sage, you're headed to bed. Okay, well, thank you for stopping in for at least a few minutes to say hi. I appreciate that. And I hope we get to see you again soon. But in the meantime, sleep well. Sleep well. And have a great week. Thanks for dropping in. Every time someone says prawns, you think of District 9. Fucking prawns. Yes. Indeed. That film is... I should watch that again. It's been a long time. But it was good. Attractive, come on up here. I'll show you around for Northern Hemisphere Christmas. We have some really lovely gardens with Christmas lights out here. All that kind of stuff. I've not tried a snowball. Brandy, eggnog, and lemonade. One of these things is not like the others. Like brandy and eggnog, yes. Lemonade. Bizarre. It's a weird addition. Attractive. My favorite Christmas movie, number 1, is Muppets Christmas Carol. I look forward to watching it every year. It never gets old. It's always good. What about you? It is that time of the stream, friends, where I open the beer, and tonight we've got a tall boy. Just keeps going. A real tall boy. This is the last of the beers I picked up when I was down in Washington State, like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I guess. And it's from Red Hook Brewing, based out of Seattle. It is the Hazy Big Ballard Imperial IPA, and is a Pacific Northwest style IPA So it's hazy, it's citrusy, big and bold, and it definitely has this vaporwave aesthetic, or synthwave, I guess, more than anything. But pretty colors on the can. It's also huge, almost 20 ounces, and being an Imperial IPA is pretty strong, 8.7%. So that's packs a decent punch. Let's read the beer lore, shall we? The beer lore reads, in 1981, Red Hook Brewery was born in a converted transmission shop in Ballard, Seattle. Back in those days, building a brewery from the ground up was no easy task, but the delicious beer at the end of the journey made the long hours all worth it. Hazy Big Ballard is bold and juicy, with notes of tropical flavors, a soft body, and lingering hops on the finish. Whatever you're building, Hazy Big Ballard is the perfect way to cap off a long day and give you the reward you've earned. Cheers from the founders and from the captain. I assume that is the captain, I guess. I suppose. Anyway, yeah, I picked this up while I was down in Seattle area, so. It's not a very wintry beer at all. It's much more a summery kind of vibe, but I figured it was there in the fridge, and I should probably drink it. So, I'll try and pick up some nice seasonal beers, some nice Christmassy, wintry beers for the next few streams. Some cozy stuff. Some cozy stuff. Die Hard, good choice, Brandy, good choice. Home Alone, not Sisio, another excellent choice. Christian says, my girlfriend would marry you. She has like 3K in Muppets apparel. Holy smokes. So wait, we've learned your girlfriend is obsessed about Christmas and Muppets. So Muppet Christmas Carol must be like her #1 movie of all time, right? Yeah, I like the colors on the can too, Naga. It's really pretty. Lovely color choice. Joey Flowers, you cannot do IPAs at all. Yeah, are they? You don't like the hops? Is that the problem? Same with Jane Docent. The hops can be pretty strong, that's for sure. Our Attractive says, I love the Muppets Christmas Carol. The Marley Ghost song used to scare me as a kid. It was genuinely kind of spooky. The whole lead up in that scene where like the bell rings and he's like ringing, and then suddenly for Marley and Marley. Ooh. It was a little spooky when you were a kid. Your favorite is probably The Grinch with Jim Carrey. Okay, that's a classic. Absolutely. Or Home Alone 2. You have like 15 favorite Christmas films, but those are the top ones, eh? Sarah, of course, loves Nightmare Before Christmas. She watches it at Christmas rather than around Halloween. For her, it's more of a Christmas movie. Scrooge with Bill Murray, an excellent choice. An excellent choice, lasses. Muppet Christmas Carol, easily in her top 3, if not her favorite. I'm not surprised. Joey Flower says, yeah, it's the taste. I've yet to find an IPA that I like. But you really love sours. Well, sours don't tend to be hoppy, so that does make sense. If you're looking for IPAs with like softer, more subdued hop flavor, you could try a hazy. They tend to be a much milder bitterness. Like a traditional IPA can often be like very sharply bitter, right? Very strong in the bitterness. But the hazies are often a lot more like citrusy, tropical fruits in the hop profile, very lush rather than bitter and dry. You still might hate them, I don't know, but it's more like accessible hop flavor profile, in my opinion. So, but also don't feel like you have to. Like IPAs. If you don't like IPAs, that is a-okay. Enjoy what you enjoy. Brandy says, people seem to think I'm going to like all ales because Britain be like that, but an IPA is a no from you. Yeah, fair enough. Bruce, I've not seen Krampus, actually. I have to admit, I've not. I've heard good stuff about Klaus. Attractive, but I've also not seen it. That's a pretty recent one, eh? Doombar, an amber ale. Where is that produced, Branty? Do you know? I mean, in the UK somewhere, I presume, but Krampus is highly underrated. The practical effects in that film deserve more credit. Sarah likes... It's like a horror film, right? Sarah likes horror films. She might enjoy watching Krampus. Yeah, stouts can be very good. Often very malty and mellow, not hoppy, for sure. Yep, Guinness is stout adjacent. I think technically it is a stout. You know, Naga, you're probably saving a bunch of money and probably your health by not enjoying beers ultimately. So it's nice to enjoy them, but it's fine to not as well, you know. There is a wonderful world of very interesting craft brews out there, no doubt. But there's lots of interesting stuff in the world. It doesn't have to be alcohol. I am caught up, Bruce. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to crack this open. It's definitely time. It's definitely time. Let's turn down the volume so I don't bust your ears when I crack this open. Oh, I just realized Maxima requested a Magic the Gathering card, random one, as did Christian. Goodness me. And I think we actually just finished that pack last time, so I'll have to go open a fresh one. But I'm going to pour out this beer first, and then we'll do the magic cards, okay? Thanks for your patience. Okay, let's pour this one out. I'm just going to adjust the mics, one moment. To optimize the crispness of our pour. All right, y'all ready for the beer pour? Here we go. Here we go. I can smell it from here. That frothy pour. Ooh. Whoops. Sorry. Smack you in the ear with my beer. Bonk. Bonk. Minus one for the mic bonk. Fair enough. Yep, that's fair. That was a blunder. Right on time, Christian. Perfect. Yeah, I enjoy Guinness for sure. It's not like the most full-bodied stout, but it's a good, easy drinking stout. Alright, let me readjust these microphones 1 second. Sucio said, not sure if you have a video like this already, but have you ever considered making a compilation of your beer lore segments? I haven't, actually. I guess the challenge with that would be going back through months and months of content streams and trying to find the beer pour in every single one. It would probably actually be really time consuming. If anyone wants to help like facilitate that in the future, if you're like a beer lore and beer pour supercut video, if anyone wants to like timestamp every beer lore and pour or something, then it would be really easy for me to go through relatively and cut them all together. But otherwise, it would just take a lot of time for me to go find a bunch of them. But I'm not opposed to it necessarily. Not opposed to it. It might be kind of fun. Joey Flower says, I'm definitely a cocktail person over beer. Don't get me wrong, I love beer, but after a while it makes my stomach act up. No, fair enough. Yeah, that's no fun if it makes your stomach upset. Merc Spartan, hello. Welcome. Good to have you here. Welcome back. How have you been? You arrived just in time for the beer pour. Brandy, you might notice I started off pouring down the side of the glass, but once I have the pour controlled, I like to pour from the top because it gets better sound. The beer pour here is all about getting that sound. But you're right, pouring from the top, you often end up with a lot of it. Too much. It does make a cool noise. Exactly, Brandy. Dead Boy Jovi, what's up? I'm doing great. Friends, a toast to being your authentic self. If that means enjoying a beer responsibly now and again, great. More power to you. Life's short, enjoy what you enjoy. If it means not enjoying a beer ever, then that's great too. More power to you as well. Whatever you like, don't feel that you have to be a certain way, do a certain thing, like a certain beverage just to appease others. You do what brings you joy. Find your joy and live it. Cheers, friends. That's really pleasant. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like strong, bitter, hoppy profiles, I think this would go over quite well. It still does have some of that hoppy character, but it is a very soft, juicy hop profile. Definitely some of that tropical fruitiness, a little bit of a floral element to it almost. And a smooth mouthfeel. That's really yummy. That's very, very good. I would heartily recommend that hazy for anybody who's maybe not into the strong, sharp IPAs. But that's quite yummy. Hey, hello, Bison. AP Bison. Pardon me if I'm mispronouncing your name, but hello and welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Come on in, folks. Come on in. And pardon my ignorance here, but I'm just jumping over to your stream here. Do you stream ASMR? Do you stream games? What do you do? Looks like you do a lot of just chatting, music, these sorts of things. Thank you so much for coming on by and joining us here tonight. And those that came in with Bison, welcome. Azul Prague, Alonso, thank you for the follow, by the way, and welcome. You do both. Nice. It's a pleasure to meet you. You painted avocado seeds. That sounds really chill. That sounds super chill. I've never heard of such a thing, but that sounds really nice. Well, hey, welcome. Thank you so much again for the raid. And please make yourself comfortable. My name's Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. I do nerdy ASMR stuff. So that's usually just hanging out and chatting. And tonight we're playing a game called Potion Craft, where we're going to be making some potions and that kind of stuff. So please do make yourselves at home. And I'm going to shout out Bison here as well. Go check out Bison, who just raided and I just met, but it is a pleasure to have here. And I'm sure would appreciate the follow as well. Azul Proc, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome on in. We were just trying out a new beer, which is really good. I'm just popping back in the chat to make sure I didn't miss. Naga, you'll do it for the small price of $1,000, which, try the beer. I'm not that invested in you trying it. Hey, Mark Spartan, I've been well, thank you. I've been really well. Busy, as usual, but otherwise doing great. It's wonderful to have you back, and I hope that you can make it out more regularly again to chill with us. Oh, did I miss anything else here? Void Kitty Cat, hello. Hello and welcome. Hey, yo, it's a Thorak. I feel like this is even later than your normal time, Thorak, yeah. But you know what? It's all good. We haven't even started the gameplay yet, so you're good. Attractive says, guys, sorry to change the subject, but I went to a Paramore concert this week. Nice. I bet you that was a blast. The best concert you've ever been to. Haley Williams and the band were freaking incredible. Everyone was singing and dancing to every song. That's the kind of energy you want. That was excellent. I went to a couple of shows last week too. I went to see Skinny Puppy, which is like kind of like electro-industrial, but like pretty hard electro-industrial. And then also Depeche Mode. And both are excellent shows as well. But it sounds like your show, Attractive, had even more energy. That's exciting. I'm glad you had a blast. Anybody else been to see any good shows recently? Void Kitty Cat says I prefer either White Claws, a Mike's Hard, or a strawberry wine. That does sound really good. I've never had a strawberry wine before. I'll enjoy a Mike's Hard every once in a while. Well, it's been a long time actually. Probably since before I was diabetic. I guess they probably have some sugar in them. But I would occasionally drink them back in the day. Slow-mo man, happy holidays. And welcome on in. Thank you for the kind words. Yo, Bison streaming from Mexico. Hey. Very cool. Very cool to have you here. And I hope you had a great stream. I hope you had an awesome time. Joey Flowers, I am currently streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. For a long time I streamed only to Twitch, but recently I've started multi-streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, so you can watch wherever you prefer. Wherever you prefer. Gavin, speaking of YouTube, Gavin on YouTube asks, do you think Luke Skywalker could take the One Ring from the Shire to Mount Doom by himself? I guess it depends on what era of Luke Skywalker we're talking. If we're talking like fresh off Tatooine Luke Skywalker, no way in hell. The Nazgul would have wrecked him. And he would have just whined all the way to Rivendell and probably died somewhere in the Misty Mountains. If we're talking if we're talking like post Return of the Jedi Luke, I'm gonna say there's a good shot. Yeah, I'm gonna say he might have been able to. If we're talking like Legends Luke Skywalker, like at the peak of his power, then absolutely. Yeah, no question about it. Void Kitty Cat says, I like the sweeter wines. I tried reds, but they're too tart for me. Yeah, reds, it depends on the red, but they can be quite astringent, especially if you have a lot of tannins from like a heavily oaked wine. It can be a lot, absolutely. And they generally tend not to be super sweet. I guess that's a generalization. You can have some very sweet reds, but wine turns my insides into acid. That's unpleasant, Branty, pardon me. Yeah, then I could definitely see staying away from wine. Steel Neko says, Last Jedi Luke, who can astral project to a different planet to take down an army, will wreck you. Yeah, I feel like peak Luke Skywalker could do it, no problem. But yeah, exactly, Void Kitty Cat. I don't know if that's possible, like if you can like actually transport a real physical thing through force projection, but if so, he would have done it. Maybe he would have died in the process though. Attractive says, going to concerts are the best. I love the environment when everyone is just so happy and vibing. Yeah, it was very much like that at the Depeche Mode show I was just at. People were really into it. It was a lot of fun. And the performance was excellent as well. Italian reds. Yeah, I don't know that I am enough of a wine connoisseur to know, to like identify the differences in the flavor of wines from different regions necessarily. Like if anything, maybe between varieties, but probably regional distinctions are beyond my palate, at least at this point. Oh, that's true. Void Kitty Cat, that's true. Yeah, didn't he gave the, was it Hans dice? Was that what it was? Right. Hey, okay, so we are gonna play the game. I swear, I promise we will play this game. But real quick, I have 2 random MTG card requests to do here, and we have to open a new pack for that. So I have some choices here. I have here. Oh wait, this one's open. Maybe I don't have a choice. Maybe I opened this one already. Hold on a second. Hold on one dang second. Oh yeah, I guess I must open this one at some point. Okay, I guess I lied. In that case, there is no choice, and we are gonna open up this Kamigawa and Neon Dynasty pack. Kamigawa and Neon Dynasty, because I think I'm all out of set boosters for the Lord of the Rings set. I'll have to get some more. But Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is a really cool set with some gorgeous art. Pardon me. Random gurgle. Naga, you've always wanted to open a winery when you get old. It does sound like a very idyllic way to live out your retirement, but I think it's probably a lot of work. I bet you it's a ton of work. That said, if you have the means, the money to finance a winery, just hire a bunch of other people to do the day-to-day work. Then you get to just be the, the overseer of things, the taster of wines. Get to walk through your rows of grapes. That sounds pretty good. All right. Let's see. Okay, this token on the top I will take out because it's less exciting. I mean, it's beautiful art, but there we go. But, it's not an exciting card exactly. A samurai token. And there will be an art card on the bottom, which I will also remove, even though it's really pretty. Oh wow, that is extremely pretty. Look at that. That's gorgeous. God, I love the art in this set. Freaking beautiful. Look at all the cherry blossoms. This art is for the Wandering Emperor. The Wandering Emperor. But what a beautiful, beautiful card, eh? Just gorgeous. And then I will take the remainder, although one of these will be a land as well, I think. Will it not? Maybe not. Okay, I don't know, whatever. I think there will be some land in here, but I'm going to shuffle these, and if we come across a land, I'll pull another one. Okay. And we will cut that stack a couple times just to properly randomize. Yes, Steel Echo, this is kind of go on Neon Dynasty. Brandy, who wins in a fight 1 trillion lions versus the sun. I feel like at that point, it becomes a matter of which has more mass. I'm willing to bet that the sun would still have more mass than 1 trillion lions, but I can't be sure. Does someone want to run the numbers? Okay. Let's pull a card for Maxima, who's been so patient. For Maxima. And the Kami of Industry. It's a forge beast. When Kami of Industry enters the battlefield, return target artifact card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Huh. Interesting. Kind of expensive for what it is, but kind of neat. It takes many arms to arm an army. Indeed. Indeed. And card number 2. This is Christian's request. Ooh, a rare. The Lion Sash. The Lion Sash. A 2-mana white artifact creature. An equipment cat. Pay 1 white mana, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a permanent card, put a +1/+1 counter on Lion Sash. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on Lion Sash. Fair enough. Reconfigure for 2. Interesting. Could be quite useful. Seems maybe slightly expensive, but pretty neat. Cool card. Neat art. And the rest of the pack shall remain a mystery, awaiting more random MTG card requests. That's where it shall stay. Okay. Last thing before the game. A dad joke for Void Kid Cat. And we must play the game if we're going to get to it at all tonight. Alright. Alright. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use a honeycomb. Oh, so bad. So bad. 22 Slipper, thank you for the follow and welcome. And welcome. Boy, kitty cat, you don't like it? I think that was pretty good, actually. I think that was pretty good. Yo Pui Kate, hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Yeah, Buttspot is straight up after you, Naga. Woke up and chose violence, etc. Potion Senna. Potion seller, I'm going to battle, and I need only your strongest potions. You can't afford my strongest potions, hero. My strongest potions would kill you. Such classic. Slappy Burrito says, I got to work in an illegal tax evading winery once. I have many deeply cherished memories of that place. That sounds like it would actually probably be a pretty fun place though. Like pretty chill, I bet. You know? I feel like you'd have to be. Maybe not, but you've done the numbers many times, Branty. Sorry, the 1 trillion lions outmasses the sun. Is that what you're saying? Or vice versa? Thank you, Attractive. Okay. Potion craft, friends. Potion craft. What is this all about? This is a game where you are an alchemist. It is subtitled Alchemist Simulator, and I have played this here on stream before, once or twice. I've also done a couple of videos with it on the YouTube channel, but it's been quite a while since I played it. I believe it's had some substantial updates since then, so there might be some new stuff in here or some different stuff, but the point being that I'm not sure whether we should start a new game or just continue an old game. I feel like maybe continuing an old game is the right way to do it, just because the story, such as it is pretty light, you know? It's basically you take over an old potion shop. That's pretty much the story. You are a medieval alchemist. You take over an old potion shop and you're trying to grow your business and your skill as an alchemist. I don't think there's too much more to it than that. Yeah, straight up, Naga. Space is mind-blowing. The Automod caught that because it didn't like the term blows me. It blows me away. It did not like that terminology. But what do you all want to see? Do you want to start from scratch again? I mean, truth be told, I have forgotten some of the mechanics, so I guess that would give me a refresher, but I don't think we'd get that far. That's the problem, you know, it'd all be kind of tutorial stuff, so part of me kind of just wants to continue from wherever we were. It wins me away. That's right, Rizuru. Does anyone have any preferences, thoughts, hopes, dreams, desires? Because if not, I'll probably just continue. I think Bruce, I think Automod has to assume the worst of people. Have you been on this website before? Twitch.tv is not exactly known for like the most sane chatters. No offense to any of you. We have a very different, very wholesome community here. Joey Flowers wants to continue. Crosser says the start of the game is not that long, so starting over will be fine. Okay. Naga says I want to start or continue the trend in which we keep playing the file we started previously. Okay. Rayashino, hello Rayashino, how you doing? Says I'd like to continue. Get back into it quickly. I think you're right. I think they're pretty simple. Okay, well, Crosser, hopefully you don't mind if we just hit that continue, and I think we'll get back into it pretty quick. I think we'll remember how it goes. So, but I don't think this save game was very far along. Like I think it was maybe just one day in or something. So it's basically the beginning anyway. I'm pretty sure. Let's hit it. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's a quick load. Okay. Freshizo. Nice. 3 stream streak. Keep it up. you guys know that there's a new channel points reward for 350 potato points? You can see your current watch streak, if anyone's curious. Yikes, Steel Echo. Ironically, AutoMod caught your message because of what that person said to you. But that's brutal. Yeah, there's some pretty unpleasant people on this platform for sure. Not you guys though. Y'all are extremely pleasant, awesome folks. Joey Flowers says, wait, do you stand and stream? That sounds awesome and free. I do. I'm standing right now. I can move around however I want. It's nice. I spend a lot of my day sitting, so might as well stand while I stream, right? I might play the game. It's possible, Christian. I did load the save. Oh, Malcolm over on YouTube also weighed in and said, continue and let chaos guide you. That's a good way to do it. Alright. Christian, you're on a 5 streak. Nice. Okay, so here we are in Potion Craft in our cozy little bedroom with, alchemist things, herbs, drawing on the ceiling here, and a skull, cobweb, as you do. We are, in fact, on day 2. So, this particular save, I don't remember when it was from, but whatever it is, we had not made a whole lot of progress. And it looks like, gosh, where is anything here? There's the calendar. We've served 7 customers and brewed 9 potions. Earned a tiny bit of gold. This game has such an appealing art style. It's one of the best looking, most consistent visual presentation games I think I've seen in a very long time. Yeah, so we have a variety of chapters here to progress through, and each one gives you some experience, each task, and that's how you level up. And as you level up, you get points that you can invest into each of these categories of skills related to being an alchemist. I think Sarah's blowing her nose. And so it looks like we have a couple more things to do. We have to start a new day. We have to create a potion of poisoning to complete chapter 1. So I think starting a new day is as easy as clicking on this bed. Let's go to sleep. So maybe we should quickly go downstairs and check out our garden. Okay, there's nothing to harvest here. Looks like we picked all our plants. So let's sleep. Nice. Goal achieved. Start the new day. Naga, I think the streak is just under the channel points options. I think it's 350 channel potato points to check your streak. Jane Dawson, you look very cozy. You look very snuggled. Okay, Branty's got some numbers for us about the lions and sun thing. Branty says 1,000 trillion lions. Okay, that's 1,000 times more than the original conjecture, but alright. 1,000 trillion lions have a mass of approximately 200 quadrillion kilograms, which is a 2 with 17 zeros after it. That's a lot. That's very big. The sun has a mass of roughly 2 with 30 zeros after it, kilograms. The lions are nowhere near massive enough to influence the sun. They could become a star or a black hole by reducing the space between particles, but they would no longer be lions, so would therefore lose. So yeah, if 1,000 trillion lions can't win, 1 trillion definitely can't. That's very true. That's very true. Oh my gosh, a new raid, Blasian Titan Nation. Hello and welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How y'all doing? Thank you so much for coming on by. Welcome to the chat. We were just discussing whether or what would win, a trillion lions or the sun. And I think we have a pretty definitive answer to it, but feel free to weigh in here if you want. Blasian Titan Nation, thank you so much for joining us here. How was your stream, y'all? I'm just clicking through to your page here. I don't think I'm following you, but it looks like you do. ASMR. You've recently been playing some Until Dawn, some Alan Wake 2. Excellent choices all around. I am going to hit that follow button right now. Right there. It is great to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm going to make sure I mute that though. How was your stream? How was your stream? What were you guys up to tonight? What were you doing? The sun, you think? The sun is the correct answer. The sun definitely wins. Even if you formed a star out of all the mass of all those lions, it would still be way smaller than the sun. Turns out, everyone always picks the sun. I guess you need a bigger number than a trillion. How many lions would you need before they rival the sun in terms of mass? That's a good question, eh? Giraffe Jen, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. All those that came on in with Blasian Nation, thank you also for joining us. My name's Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. I do ASMR gaming and other nerdy stuff here. And it is a pleasure to meet y'all. Please do make yourselves comfortable. And I'm gonna make sure we get a shout out for Blasian Titan Nation here. Shout out. Boom, there we go. Nope, I clearly did not spell that right. Oh, I said blazon. That's not right. There we go. Yeah, how was your stream? What were you guys up to tonight? Brandy says, I mean, it's definitely right, but I want the Lions to win so bad. So bad. We have had a lot of raids tonight. Our attractive has been a wonderful night for raids. Feeling very, very lucky here. Yo, best maidens, you have yourself a good one. Take it easy. Sleep well. Thank you for joining us here. And we will see you next time. Next time. Oh, our track to the honeymoon text. It was literally about our potential honeymoon. Like, at some point we will take a honeymoon. We're getting married next year. And for some reason, I don't know what I thought that she was texting about, but she was just sending ideas, possible ideas for a honeymoon. That's what it was about. Christian says, dude, I got 2 guns left in COD before I have Interstellar. I don't know what that is. The Galaxy Completionist camo this year. Hey, well, that's good that you're not feeling burnt out. I feel like that sort of thing has got to be quite a grind. Yeah, Steel Neckos has got that medieval manuscript kind of aesthetic with like a little bit of a cartoonishness, but a really nice presentation for sure. What if the lions ate a lot of pretzels? Like a lot of pretzels. Like, you know, 1 billion, trillion tons of pretzels. What then? There's not enough wheat in the world to make that many pretzels. Not even close. Indica Stoner, thanks for coming on in with the Blasian Titan Nation raid. Good to have you here. Bruce says, okay, sidebar. Why is it that nobody freaks out besides me when the scientists at the NIF in Livermore, Cali figured out fusion? That's kind of on par with man discovers fire. Have they? I feel like we hear about fusion discoveries every once in a while, you know, for a couple of years. And then it's always like an incremental step towards like usable fusion, you know, for like energy generation purposes. And so I guess most people just sort of take the approach of like, well, when we actually have a functioning fusion generator that like is practical at the scale that we need it and like sustainable and like affordable, that's when people will rejoice. I'm not saying that each of these individual discoveries and steps along the way is not major and important, but I think people just get a little bit like burnt out on hearing about, oh, here's another fusion discovery and another fusion discovery, when all of the pieces could be very important, and any one of them, I guess, could be the critical piece that we need. But I don't know if this particular discovery is that critical piece. I think so. A lot of people take the approach of like, well, I'll believe it when I see it, you know. At least that's usually how I go about it. So, Blasian Titan Nation says was great stream, just doing some ASMR gaming, trying out a new mic. Nice. What kind of mic you trying? What'd you get? Stream's been going well. We've just been chatting a whole bunch, but in theory, I'm gonna play some potion ground here. That's the idea. Hey, of course, always happy to give you a shout out. And I hope one of these times I can drop in on your stream now that I'm following. I'll keep an eye out and I'll try and stop by sometime. Brandy says apparently if you get 10% off the mass of the sun in lions and they travel at interstellar speeds at the sun, that would destroy the sun. But that is still way more than even 1,000 trillion lions. And as good as my math is, I don't know what interstellar speed even means. I don't know. This is beyond my ability. It's Taco. Wonderful to see you, Taco. I'm sorry you haven't been around so much lately, but hey, it's good to see you. And I hope you are well. You are not all present. Well, whatever part of you is present, I hope you're hanging out with us. It's nice to have you. Twisted Spriggan Wolf, hello. My day and or night is going quite well, thank you. How about you? Nick's brain is huge. Not huge enough to calculate how many lions would be required to destroy the sun, though. Not off the top of my head. Huge, though it may be. GDA Media says, Nick, so much love, my friend. Hoping you're well and sending you the warmest regards from Australia. GDA Media, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for joining us over on the YouTube stream. Shout out to our YouTube crew. It's wonderful to have you all here. Thanks for chilling with us tonight. Thank you. Okay. Oh, dang, Bruce. Well, maybe that's the breakthrough that we need. I guess I'll have to look up some articles on it. I'm surprised I haven't seen anything about it. A Zeal sound mic. Okay. You're a loud guy. You only do ASMR once in a while. I think that's cool, though, that you can do it both, right? You can have your loud, like, you know, variety gaming streams, and then every once in a while, you can turn down the volume, do a little ASMR. That's cool. I respect that. Oh, I could really go for some nachos right now. Attractive. It's been so long since I had nachos. That sounds delightful. Interstellar is a pretty great word, Christian. You are correct. You're right, Naga. I mean, we can talk about those kinds of words in an abstract sense, but to like visualize or like somehow quantify what that number means in a relative sense, I think our brains can't do that after, some number of thousands probably. Alright, enjoy your lurk, Blasian Titan Nation, and again, thanks for coming on by. Sorry the scamp is here to torment your dreams. That's just how it is around here. Take care. Sleep well. Sailor Moon Kitty, thank you for the hydration. I've got some Diet Canada Dry ginger ale here tonight that I'm hydrating with, so to speak. Gotta stay hydrated. Very good. We are not sponsored by Canada Dry, by the way, despite the fact that I drink a surprising amount of it. Okay. The video game. Ooh. Let's pick some plants. What What the heck are these? A hairy banana. Like a fuzzy pod, a banana, and a boomerang all in one. Can you shave this banana? You sure can. Okay. I guess I'll pick these fuzzy bananas. Do we have to shave them? Is that a prerequisite? A water bloom. A wind bloom. A terraria. Some fire bells. And another wind bloom. Ooh, and a fungus up here. A goblin shroom. Contrary to popular belief, goblins do not cook with these mushrooms. Why are they called goblin shrooms then? Why? Oh, it's all good, attractive. No worries, no worries. No, I get you. It's been a long time. I should make some nachos sometime soon. I should fulfill my dreams. Okay, so let's head into the shop and see what we've got here. What these fine townsfolk would like. This lady says, I accidentally spilled hot soup on my leg. Do you have anything to treat burns? Okay. So we're gonna have to come back here and find something that would help this lady with a burn. Now, I don't actually know, even in the slightest, what that might be, but we do have the cold effect over here. We have the fire effect over here, so I think we're gonna want to counteract the heat using the cold effect, right? So let's go to our recipe book and see if we've made any potions of something, or if there is. No, okay. Oh, here we go. A strong potion of frost. That would do it. That would do it, I think. They're called goblin shrooms because I'm gobbling those shrooms up. Fair enough, Clay. Fair enough. That's good as a reason as any. So what do we have to do for this? We can brew this recipe. How does that work? It looks like one wind bloom, is that right? Is that what that is? And 3, oh no wait, what does that mean? Oh well, let's click it and see what happens. Oh, we literally just click it and it brews it because we've already discovered it. Okay, in that case we don't actually have to do any exploratory whatever over here. Let's go see if that's what she wants. We will place it here. I don't need this potion. Oh no, we picked the wrong thing. Are you sure you don't need this potion? I kind of thought that frost would counteract burn, but apparently that's incorrect. Okay, alright. Maybe we need some kind of water thing. What do y'all think? Or maybe just a healing potion? I don't know, we could make a basic healing potion and see. Weak potion of healing. Terraria, water bloom. Alright, let's try it. Let's make one of those. See if that's what she needs. Okay. I'll buy this potion, but I won't pay very much. Are you telling me you want a stronger healing potion? For Shizo, yeah, it looks like the healing potion is probably what she wants, but I'm not sure how to make something stronger. Let's take a look back here. So the basic form of a healing potion Simply Terraria and Water Bloom. What if we just double it up? We just put in 2 of each of those. What do you think that would do? We have plenty of both. So we could try that. Why don't we give it a shot? See what happens. So put in the Terraria. 1, 2. Mash all up. Okay. And gosh, how does it even work? Bloop. And it goes. Okay. And then I'm not sure if putting in 2 of them actually changes anything for us, because it still seems like it only got us to here, and then the Water Bloom's gonna get us to here. But maybe somehow it becomes stronger putting in 2. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's mash it all up. Boom. Healing potion. Okay. So we've now made our way to the healing spot. And then do I have to light the fire first? I guess. I don't really remember. Swirl it a few times. Ta-da! And then how do we actually make it? Oh, we have to add some water. Pour water from the ladle and move the potion towards the center of the map. Wait, did we do it? There we go. Maybe. Gosh, it's been so long since I did this. Did we make it? Did it happen? I went at it the wrong way. I did? I went right here. Is that not correct? I forget the order of things. It's been a while. Oh, finished potion. No, we're good. Okay, but it's still a weak potion of healing. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, now we've got 2 weak potions of healing. So how do we make a stronger potion of healing? There's like a stronger something. Maybe we have to go further this way if we just travel off in that direction. You have to make it get closer to the center of the health spot. Right. Like I said, it's been a long time. Okay, well, how would we go about that then? A life leaf. That's maybe something useful. You have to go to the same icon but be right on it. Right. Well, I feel like a life leaf is probably a likely item to be involved in a healing potion, don't you? And it'll get us, a good portion of the way there. But then what? Then what do we pair that with? Maybe a Terraria? What if we do a Terraria and then a life leaf? Or what if we do a life leaf and then a Terraria and then a Water Bloom? I feel like that might get us right there. I think you can put herbs in the cauldron without smushing them down to powder. That way you get a bit more traveling distance. I think it's the opposite, is it not, Crosser? If you put it in without mushing them, I think you get the first portion of that dotted line, like to where the X is, where it's, and then if you mush them up, you get the rest of the way. I think. I'm pretty sure. For Jesus, I think it's easier to get it close to the center if you time your stirring. Time it to what? Crushing them does make it go further. Also, hold on, we've got some lion info here. Branty says, okay, so you need roughly 10 to the power of 28 lions traveling at 87% of the speed of light, or 10 to the power of 35 lions if they're traveling at standard speeds or not moving, which is 10 to the power of 63 in particles of lion. All particles in the observable universe are 10 to the power of 80. Somehow it doesn't seem right that you need a significant proportion of the particles in the observable universe to have enough particles of lion to combat the sun. Also, how many scamps would be required to destroy the sun? That's what we really need to know. That's what we really need to know. Oh, that makes sense for Shizo. Yeah, right. Stop it before it goes too far past. Okay, well let's just try. Let's try some Life Leaf, because I do think that will help us. And let's go all the way with the Life Leaf. And then let's see. Okay, that'll get us like close, but it'll still kind of just graze it. Okay, what if we do I probably shouldn't have gone that far with the Life Leaf, should I? I think I might have screwed up. We might still be able to make it work if we go with the Terraria part way, if we just drop it straight in. No, I think I screwed up, y'all. Nah, it's gonna miss it. Drats. Because we have to go the minimum distance, don't we? Curses. How do I destroy this potion? I mean, we could still make something, I guess, but... Steel Neko says, so if a lion leaves Vancouver at 7 o'clock going 100 kilometers an hour, a second lion leaves Halifax going 2 kilometers or 200 kilometers an hour, where did the lions meet? Joey Flowers says, I'm a little high right now, and that shocked me. Oh wait, you don't have to go to the minimum distance, Clayton? Oh, I thought it automatically made you go the minimum distance. Okay, well then this is still salvageable maybe. If you do end up too far southeast of the circle, adding water can help you dial it back. What? I had no idea. Clearly I never truly understood the mechanics of this game. Okay, let's just let's drop in the life bloom and let's just see what we can do here. Right? Because if I stop it right on that heart, we'll be in good shape, right? Aye. Boom. What about that? Can I make that into something? A potion of healing. There we go. Level 2. Nice. We did it. We didn't even have to add any water on that one. So the water backs it up by diluting it? Or what? Oh, okay. For some reason I thought you had to go the minimum distance. Lady. She says this potion will do, but I would pay more for something higher grade. I got that pretty darn close to the middle of that icon. I don't know that I could have gotten it much closer. Water pulls it towards the center. Wow, okay, I never... Clearly, I missed some tutorial aspect somewhere along the way. She wants a tier 3 potion. Well, how do I make it tier 3? Is it just a matter of accuracy, or is there something else I have to add to it? Also, someone was mentioning earlier that the sound effects in this game were absolutely made for ASMR, and I completely agree. I completely agree. I can't remember who that was, but I absolutely agree with you. Okay, that's fair, Branty, you're right, because we're talking orders of magnitude. I guess it's not really that significant a proportion of of the particles in the universe. You're right. It's a very, very, very small fraction. Her resting bee face is hilarious. Yeah, she really is skeptical about this potion. I don't know, lady. Maybe you shouldn't have spilled soup on your leg. I don't know. I don't know. You just have to be dead on. Oh, Crosser, you were the one that said you like the sound effects. Yeah. They're very good. They're very good. All right. I know she's so sassy. All right, let's just sell it. Or should we haggle? No, let's just sell it. Whatever. Take your potion and leave. Bang. I don't know why, but food seems to spoil incredibly fast in my house. Do you have a potion that helps food stay fresh longer? Oh, wait, the strong potion of frost. Yes. Nice. I knew that would come in handy. Okay, so the haggling mechanic. We could get more gold, but we lose 1 star. What do the stars contribute to? I forget what the stars are for. Popularity. Increases your popularity by selling potions. Higher quality potions give more popularity. Haggling lowers the amount of popularity gained. Denying customer service or making them leave decreases popularity. So is that a worthwhile trade-off? We get more gold, but less popularity. But getting more popular eventually gets us more gold. So I feel like it almost makes the haggling not worth it, you know? She's contemplating the lion maths. She really is. She really is. She may want to talk to the manager. I am the manager. Yo, Christian, have a great night. Thank you for chilling with us. Always a pleasure to have you here hanging with us. Hope you have a rad week, and we will see you soon, no doubt. Take care. Take care, Christian. I don't think I need gold soonish necessarily. I don't think there's anything in particular that I need it for. I don't know. Bakery guy, what's up? Look who it is. It's a bakery guy hanging out. Bakery guy, happy 16-month anniversary. How you doing? You made it. A little late, but you are here. You are here. That's what matters. Great to have you with us, bakery guy. How was your weekend? How's your week? I didn't stream on Thursday, so I haven't seen y'all for a week. Nick and chat then go on to dedicate the rest of their lives to lion math. From now on, I will measure everything in terms of lions. Fire goals, thank you for that blood sugar check. It has been a minute, and I should definitely keep an eye on that. Faux show. It has dropped down to 9.2, which is still a little higher than I'd like it, but it's within my target at least, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Thank you for that check, Fire Goals. It's important for me to keep an eye on that. Alright, let's sell this potion. New popularity level 3. People say that you sell potions of some kind. We get 10% additional on the cost of our potions. The price. A chance for discounts on goods is 5% greater. Chance of markup on goods is 5% lower, and we will receive 5 to 7 customers per day. Okay. It seems to be tied to a lot of important things, so I think it's pretty critical to raise our popularity. My behind hurts. I have no idea why, but I need to fix it. Do you have any creams? I mean, like, I have a healing potion. I don't think that's quite what you're looking for. You want something better? Alright, okay. Alright. Oh, hey, we should probably make a poison, huh? We gotta do that for our alchemist's path. Let's do that just to knock that off of our tasks. over there. Gosh, is there nothing? Okay, I guess Terraria and Firebell will get us over that way eventually. Let's do one Firebell. Good. Terraria. So squishy. Okay. Gosh. Well, it doesn't say it has to be a good potion of poison, just a potion of poison, so this is probably fine. So let's just stir it up. Let's just go. There we go. Nice. Alchemist's Path, Chapter 1 completed. We have leveled up. Good job. You completed the chapter. With each new chapter, new visitors, order types, potion bases, merchants, and purchasable items appear. To continue to complete the goals in the Alchemist's Path, to unlock the full potential of your alchemy equipment, and learn all the secrets of the trade. Most excellent. Let's go level up. Level up something. This will improve our map visibility radius. I don't know that we necessarily need that just yet. Okay, this makes more XP appear on the map. That could be pretty useful. Trading increases our trading skill, which makes our potions more profitable. Or we can level up our haggling. Why don't we do this so we level up faster? That sounds good. Sounds useful. Guy definitely needs preparation H, straight up. Joey Flowers, thank you for asking. My Thanksgiving was a while ago because here in Canada we celebrate Thanksgiving in October, which I know is strange, but it's like early-ish October. I think it was October 10th or something this year. So yeah, so I did that quite some time ago and it was nice. But I hope that all of our American friends here, I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Got to have some tasty food, maybe spend some time with some good company. How about you, Joey? Also, Yeetus4567, thank you for the follow. Welcome to this here stream. Thanks for chilling with us. That's right. 1/60th of a line of flowers, actually probably quite a bit of flour. So much food. Says bakery guy, my smoker ran from Wednesday night through this morning just slow cooking delicious meats. Oh my lord, that sounds incredible. What kind of delicious meats? I need to know the deets. I think there is a morality thing, Crosser. I think you're right. You can sell potions to shifty individuals. I don't know what the ramifications might be though. This is our bases, okay. Pony boy, what's up? I've been well, thank you. Busy, but well. And I'm glad to be chilling here with y'all. Increase map size by 500 lions. That would be substantial. Yeah, we had this discussion when it came up, Steel Echo, why Thanksgiving's earlier here. And yeah, I guess that's part of the reason why. But there was other reasons. I just don't remember what. Thy blood win. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you with us. Tom C asks, do you have any pet peeves or hates about the Christmas season? That's a good question. Love your content, by the way. Thank you, Tom. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling with us. Pet peeves about the Christmas season. I don't like everything being so busy. Like, you know, it's like Yeah. It's just like going to the stores or trying to get anything done, trying to send cards, or, you know, it's all just everyone's trying to do the same thing all at the same time, so it gets crazy. So I don't like that part. But I don't think anyone does. A pet peeve. I do think it can get pretty commercial, and that's also something that a lot of, you know, that's a very basic complaint, I guess, but sometimes it does feel that it can be a bit over the top. I have no problem with gift giving, especially like thoughtful gift giving to those, you know, close to you. I think it's fun and nice, but sometimes it can feel icky sometimes, especially the way things are marketed sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Those are the first couple things that come to mind. We do the same kind of food up here for Thanksgiving, Joy Flowers. Yeah, it's the, you know, the turkey and pumpkin pie and, you know, stuffing, yams, mashed potatoes, all that kind of thing. Yeah, dang, I'm so dang hungry. Man. Between the talk about nachos and the talk about delicious smoked meats. Thigh Bloodwin says, just a question. How did Thanksgiving originate? I'm not American, so I don't really know what it's about. Video back, no sound? No sound. It's especially odd because it says I'm still streaming. What is going on? I've never... I tried muting and unmuting, nothing. Okay. Let's do a little testy test here. Testing. Test, 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 test. Oh, you're getting audio? Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Wait, Jason says I can hear the video, But it's all green or gray. That's so weird. Oh, bizarre. This is bizarre. I've never had this happen before. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Twitch has video but not sound. That is so weird. This is breaking my brain. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Alright, we gotta try it. We just gotta... Okay. Alright, so the trick is you gotta listen on YouTube. You gotta watch on Twitch. Alright. Gotta restart. I'll say the same thing here just in case anyone can't hear me on YouTube. Okay.